Alright, so you've probably heard the word blockchain thrown around a lot, maybe with crypto, maybe with NFTs. It sounds super complicated, but the core idea is actually pretty straightforward. Think of it like a digital notebook. But this isn't just any old notebook. Imagine a special notebook copied and shared with thousands at once. Every time someone adds a new entry, that page is instantly sent to everyone who has a copy. No one can secretly erase or change an old entry without everyone else noticing. It's a shared, public, super secure record book. This digital notebook is built on trust, not trust in a single person or company. The trust is built into the system itself. Normally, when you send money or information, you rely on a middleman like a bank. The bank verifies and moves your money. Blockchain removes that middleman. It creates a system where everyone can see and verify transactions themselves. It's a fundamental shift in handling digital information, moving from a centralized model, one entity in charge, to a decentralized model where power is distributed among many. At its heart, blockchain is a new way to store and share information. It's a list of records called blocks, linked together using cryptography. Each block contains a timestamp, some transaction data, a reference to the block before it. This linking is what makes it a chain. Because blocks connect to the one before and after, the chain becomes incredibly hard to tamper with. You can't just alter one piece of information without breaking links across the chain, and the whole network would immediately notice. It's a simple concept with powerful implications. The most famous example is, of course, cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was the original proof of concept for blockchain technology. When you send Bitcoin to someone, there's no bank involved. The transaction is simply a new entry on the Bitcoin blockchain. The network of miners verifies that you actually own the Bitcoin you're trying to send, bundles that transaction into a block, and adds it to the public ledger. It's a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that operates entirely on the principles of blockchain. Another huge and growing use case is in supply chain management. Think about the journey your coffee beans take, from the farm in Colombia to your local coffee shop. Farmers, exporters, shipping companies, roasters, retailers. With a blockchain, every step of that journey can be recorded as a transaction on a shared ledger. A company like Walmart is already using this to track produce like leafy greens. If there's an E. coli outbreak, they can use the blockchain to trace the contaminated batch back to the exact farm it came from in seconds, rather than days or weeks. So where does this all go from here? If you think of blockchain as a foundational technology, like the internet itself, then we're really just at the beginning. The potential is massive because it's all about creating digital trust that can be applied to almost any industry. One of the biggest growth areas is smart contracts, self-executing contracts with terms written into code that automatically execute when conditions are met. For example, flight insurance that pays out the second airline data confirms a 3+ hour delay. No claims forms, no waiting, no arguments. The contract just executes. Another huge area: digital identity. Right now your identity is scattered across companies and agencies. With blockchain identity, you control your data in a secure, encrypted digital wallet. When proving identity, reveal only what's required. Ultimately, the future is about creating a more transparent, secure, equitable digital world. Shifting power away from centralized gatekeepers back into the hands of individuals. And like the early internet, it will quietly reshape our world in ways we're just beginning to imagine.